Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Kyle Kleckner.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us this Tuesday morning. Take a look at your heading out the door forecast for today. If you walk out the door, you'll be finding temperatures mainly in the 60s for this morning. Some sunshine mixed in between. Outside of maybe some patchy fog in some areas too. Otherwise, we'll see dry conditions most of the day. Lots of sunshine in store for us. 80s by the lunch hour, and we'll see 90s later on this afternoon. And later this evening, be watching a storm chance roll on through here in the Tri-Cities, so be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, fantastic conditions right now. Look at that sunrise over Kearney this morning, 63 degrees right now. So lots of clear skies. Northwest winds at 8 miles an hour. That humidity also 93% this morning, so lots of humidity out there today. Going to be a sticky for most of the day today. So temperatures right now, mainly 60s out there, have 59 right now at Holders, otherwise 63 at McCook and North Platte this morning. Also at York, otherwise 66 at Lincoln, also out at Imperial right now. So nice mix of those 60s this morning. Once again, we'll see high temperatures quite warm yet again today in the 90s. Wind speeds out of the west for the most part, 5 to 10 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour at Grand Island. And more of a southerly component in parts of southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas there. Otherwise, wind speeds are going to pick up out of the southeast, 10 to 15 for us this afternoon. Visibility, there are a few areas of patchy fog that we're going to be watching this morning. Not too bad right now, 7 miles of visibility at Lexington, also up at O'Neill. So be on the lookout for maybe some patchy fog here over the next couple of hours or so, as that humidity kind of cranks up with these light winds that we have at the surface as well. Otherwise, satellite and radar have maybe some light sprinkles farther off to our west. Otherwise, not really a whole lot to show for right now, other than dry conditions. But we are tracking that threat again today, like kind of what we saw yesterday, of more severe weather in the forecast later this evening and into the overnight hours tonight. This is the outlook for today. Tri-Cities and Lincoln also out in North Platte under a slight risk of severe weather. All hazards are going to be possible, so that includes damaging winds, large hail. Even that isolated tornado threat, can't entirely rule that out as we head into the overnight hours tonight. And this is for tomorrow, but I think this will be mainly overnight in the early morning hours tomorrow, mainly parts of eastern Nebraska, and a slight risk there. So tracking this for the afternoon, we'll see that stationary boundary kind of stall out in parts of northern Nebraska, and those storms are going to fire up right around supper time hour in that north central part of the state, and those storms will work their way off to the south and east yet again this afternoon and into the overnight hours tonight. So going to be watching that severe threat yet again today. Things will dry out for us tomorrow. That is the good news there. Otherwise, today for the Tri-Cities, 91 for a high. Watch out for that patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, that storm chance potentially later in the day. Lots of sunshine today. Otherwise, 65 for a low tonight. See another round of storms and partly cloudy skies, and 85 for a high tomorrow. Some cooler temperatures following that frontal passage later on this evening and into the overnight hours. High temperatures today, mainly 90s. It's going to be a warm one out there. Make sure you're staying hydrated if you can. Temperatures tonight falling down into the 60s, and then temperatures tomorrow, that frontal passage, maybe a touch cooler for some of us. Most of us in the 80s and mainly 90s out there too. So be another warm one for some areas of southwest Nebraska tomorrow. The next 7 days, temperatures staying pretty steady for us. 80s for the most part. Today looks like the warmest day of the next week. Got a couple rain chances mixed in here and there. Today, obviously, another chance Thursday night and another chance Saturday night here we are watching as well. So not a bad forecast for July, Sarah. This is, pretty good.
A little hot for me today, but
yeah, you get through today, and temperatures get better.
Looking forward to that cool down for sure.
Right.
All right. Maybe have a mojito. It's National Mojito Day.
Mojito Day.
It's like being on a beach here in Nebraska.
Yeah, that'd be nice.